There was hymns that came from out that turned crosses upside down. But it came through their teeth, Grady. And all bobbing and sing. And all have got a lot on their minds to think about, but you carry on in pictures and in song. And the unmade bed you slept in, where I laid you down to rest one last time. Goodbye, dear friend. Goodbye, dear friend. Some stories break your heart, and some with such a plot, buried deep inside, but it's okay to cry. Some boys won't shed a tear, but a tale like this here, it can break me down and get where it hurts the most. Oh, bobbing and sing, and all have got a lot on their minds to think about, but you would carry on in pictures and in song. And the unmade bed you slept in, where I laid you down to rest one last time. Goodbye, dear friend. Goodbye, dear friend. You carry on in pictures and in song, and the unmade bed you slept in, where I laid you down to rest one last time. Goodbye, dear friend. Goodbye, dear friend.
I don't believe so. I'm gonna take a few minutes to speak on behalf of Tony for a minute. Uh, didn't really know him that great, but I did get to see him from time to time, and throughout the times that I've got to hang out with him, he actually was a halfway decent guy. He had a knack for clashing with people sometimes, but I mean, heaven forbid it's apocalypse. We can't always get along, right? Everybody's got to try to gain something no matter what means possible. And Tony was always the one to really try to gain the better for himself, and always, whenever he was around his family or friends, he was always kind and polite. And you know, he used to be a Hawkins back in the day, and that means something to me, being a former undead. So I don't know if I ever told you this, Tony, but you'll always be a brother, and fly high and rest in peace.
I'd like to say a couple things as well. I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with Tony, but the times that we did have, we were either clashing or getting along. But the funny thing is, 5 minutes after we clashed, we were laughing and having a good time, just being idiots, And I think that's one of the things I'm gonna miss. You could be fighting with Tony 1 minute and be one of his best friends the next. He's very appreciative, I feel, of the people around him.
Does anybody else have any words they'd like to speak on Tony?
I might have something. I remember when Tony used to be Hawkins, and used to do a lot of stuff in the undead back in the old days. Even though he did, stir some trouble and beef, I still liked him. He was a great guy. Despite him going to loss, being a Marlboro, we didn't really see each other much after. I wish we could have, but even then, I still looked up to him as a brother. Always will.
Any other words, or shall we continue with the next?
I'll say a few. My condolences go out to Bambi. Mother should never have to see a son like this. As well as the Marlboro and obviously Cody. Cody's, from my understanding, seen this kid grow up. Kind of raised him. I mean, I don't know where the hot-headedness came from, but me and Tony always had a love-hate relationship. But I always would have shot for him, and he would have shot for me. He's might have his hiccups and all, but he was very loyal.
Felix?
No, I'll give it some time.
Yes, we can go with the second song.
Yeah, I'll say that.
you realize this man here will really folks you don't fuck.
When you're riding hard at mouth and you don't know where to go, sometimes you're losing your direction. You're flying high and you're falling low. You rise again to burn down slow. Never know which way is right or wrong. And sometimes you take the road to heaven, but you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down to hell, while the devil is dealing with your soul. We'll never reach the end of a dusty road. Remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down a crossroad. You were always on your own. Sometimes you're running out of water, out of whiskey, out of heart. Sometimes you're flying high, it feels like you can kiss the sky. Another day you're losing all you got. Sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, but the devil is keeping with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of the dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroads. You are always on your own. Sometimes you're running out of water, out of whiskey, out of law. Sometimes you win around, you fight before you hit the ground. Another day you're losing all you got. Sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, while the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. When you're standing down the crossroads, you were always on your own. Sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, but the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroads. You always on your own.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to say about Tony?
We'll miss you, kid.
Alright, next song, guys.
There is a house in charming town they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl and me. Oh God, I'm one. If I listen to my mama, Lord, I'd be home today. But I was young and foolish. The handsome rider led me astray. Go tell my baby sister, never do what I've done to shun the house in charming town they call the rising sun. My mother, she's a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My sweetheart, he's a rambler. Lord, he rides an old machine. Now the only thing around me is a suitcase and a gun. The only time he's satisfied is when he's on the run. He fills his chamber up with lead and takes his pain to town. Only pleasure he gets out of life is bringing another man down. town. The game I love.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of death lately.
And I'm staying here to end my
That's all
life
good, man. It's all good.
down in the rising
No more.
sun.
Yeah.
And I'm staying here to end my life down in the rising sun.
Hey.
Alright, well, does anyone have anything they'd like to say about Tony now? They didn't get the chance to. Anyone that'd like to speak about their relationship with Tony or how they thought or what they thought about Tony?
I guess the crickets speak for itself.
I don't know if too many of us were able to spend a whole lot of time with him.
Yeah, I spent time with him, but it kind of wasn't ever in a good way.
Does anyone have any prayers that they'd like to send towards his way?
I just pray the next place he goes is better than this. That's
Agreed.
all I can hope.
I pretty much pray that he actually finds peace where he needs to go.
Very well spoken.
Take it back.
That was Blake. What's up?
I would take
Hey,
it
Cody.
back
Tony's funeral was on.
for just
What's
another
that?
I'm in the middle of
minute.
Tony's funeral.
Just another chance
Tony's
with
funeral?
you.
Yeah, he PK'd.
Give it up.
I'll stream for you.
I would give everything up. Every last breath. Every first taste for you. Just
No,
to
Rob
make
sounds
it
good every other service.
alright.
I don't
Just
see
to
a shame
make
in people
it
actually to be honest.
alright. But it's too late to go back. I can see the darkness through the crack. Daylight fading, I curse the breaking. The day is gone. The day is gone. Run away. I'll just run away like a child from all of them to you.
Is Gus there?
Now I see
Nope.
my most constant
Gus only
mistake
came for a minute to
is
say
I don't know
long
what I love till
he's,
it's gone.
let's just say he's taking a long
But
break
it's too
from the island.
late
Oh,
to
I don't know if he
go
told you,
back.
but I think he's handing off
I can
leadership
see
of
the
the club to someone else.
darkness
And
What,
he's going
Gus?
over, yeah, and he's going over to John's server and going with them.
daylight
yeah, makes sense.
fading
I told him straight up earlier, like
burst the
he was starting to disband the club
the day
and
is
over some dumb shit,
gone.
and I just told him straight up, I'm like,
The day is
you
I don't
disband
know.
this.
I feel like we're just wasting our time with the whole club if he's just gonna like
Freebirds?
fail. Yeah.
I'm first four. You know what first four means?
What?
That means I'm one of the founding fathers. If Gus disbands this group, it's only going to be standing for a day, and then I'm going to bring it back up, and I'm going to be the president of it. That's if he disbands it. If I'm one of the founders, I can do that, right?
Dude, Tony is so hell bent on make sure Tony was hell bent on like finding and killing you for some reason.
Makes sense. I've been either I've been. It's because John's been like he's in a Discord with all of them, and they're all watching his stream and telling him.
Oh yeah, I know. Dude, I was PMing Gus. And my PMs got leaked because Gus was screen sharing in a call with John and them.
Yep.
It pissed me off. I almost was gonna wind up banning Gus for that.
It's too late
But I decided not to.
to go back. I let the darkness seep through the cracks. Love is bleeding. I curse my breathing. The day is gone.
You just need to purge the whole damn staff team because there's just so much leaks right now. It's crazy. A lot of shit's been getting leaked.
It's because you have a lot of staff right now that's bad. Just in general on the server is bad. In my opinion. Take it or leave it. That's what you may.
Doesn't it suck when you can't even trust your staff team?
Exactly.
If you can't trust your staff team, then what's the point in? Well,
I keep. Rip.
Ah, shit.
I left my home still as a child. I walked 1,000 sorry miles to wait for my father to gather.
Okay. This one.
I left my home still as a child. I walked 1,000 sorry miles to wait for my father to gather up his tools.
Hey! Fucking cat knocking out my lamp. Good dick.
Don't wait for me, don't wait for mom. We'll come get you when it's safe for us to move. So I waited many years, held back the pain behind my tears for my father to come find me like he said. In the night time I was alone, so many years without my home. I made brothers of a different kind instead. And at the time I didn't know just how hard the wind could blow towards disaster and the things that I would see. I never found my father, I never found my mother either, but I know in my lifetime I will be a hero to the masses, to those born without chances. There's a freedom that everyone deserves. I know there's greed and there's corruption. I've seen death and mass destruction, but I'm telling
You know,
and I hope that I am
Cody, if you're talking, you can unmute so we can hear you.
I will not be commanded. I will not be controlled.
Did you go and see it?
And I will not let my future go on without the help of my soul. I will not be commanded. And I will not be controlled. And I will not let my future go on without the help of my soul. I will not be commanded. I will not be controlled. And I will not let my future go on without the help of my soul. I will not be commanded. I will not be controlled. And I will not let my future go on without the help of my soul.
I don't know how much lost since the World War shit, but
Alrighty.
gone through that for a while.
Hey everyone, I'd like to say a few words. So, well, Tony left a note for me, but I'll get to that in a minute. I would like to speak on a few words about Tony.
Need to get it off the chest.
When I first met Tony, I actually met him and his father John at PSH. I didn't really understand. I never really knew who he was. And then, well, I'm not really good at these things, to be honest. Like, I honestly, I gotta be on it. Like, it's not gonna be the same without Tony. It's really not. He was misunderstood. He was hurt, and he was a bit broken. He lost his son, and he lost his wife, and so many others he cared about. And honestly, I just don't want to think about it. I just want to go out on the road and get a nice glass of scotch to forget about everything that's happened today, but I know it's not the cure. Tony was a great person, and every time there was a problem with him or his family, he would always come and talk about it, and he would always be the one that tried to sort things out and fix them. Yeah. I don't really know if people saw him the way I did, but I saw him like a brother to me. I'll read out this note that he decided to write. Yeah, must have slipped it into my back pocket before he passed.
I want to hear what that note is.
Mickey just read it.
Yeah.
Now he's reading it
He
now.
wrote the following. I'd always wanted to off myself, but couldn't because my family, my brothers, and my friends stopped me. And when John had left, something died in me that could not be filled. I'd always wanted to make peace, but it could never happen due to the rank I held.
Sucks that Tony
I stopped
became
fights. I
Marlboro
played music
from
for people at
Hawkins after being a
parties.
Hawkins for so many
Don't
months.
cry and don't
Almost
worry
a
because
year.
I will always watch over you all up in heaven.
Just to throw it all away and become Marlboro and then
I never craved violence, I craved love. But I was heartbroken, and that broken heart never got healed. I'll be dead, but I hope to the people who hear this or get this remember that.
Sick. I won't be on for like a week.
When me and Felix had our talks at the graveyard, when Sonkin had saved me many times, when I fixed Alice's bike at the old Lost Clubhouse. And to my mother, Bambi, I will pass down my Marlboro bike in Stafford to you along with $101,000 in old club funds. Miss McCabe will get my cliffhanger, or as Tony used to like to call it, the Spitfire, aka the MILF Hunter 3000. For some, he's crazy. I got to give it to him. Felix Costello will get my Hexer. Sonkin would have gotten my Rat Loader 2 and Technical. And I'm not gonna finish the last part of the note, but let's just say he leaves non-friendly regards to some people. There's one thing I'd like to add to this note.
Tell me you want to hear
Tony
it.
is lost, but he will never be forgotten by not only us, but the ones who care for him.
I wonder who he's got to talk shit about.
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear it so bad. God, I want to hear it. Because it probably has to do with me, and I want to hear it.
And probably me and probably Felipe.
His last moments, he told me
Tell him to say it.
the following word: "Ride free, brother, ride free." I would hope everyone would keep those words close to them in the closing moments of this funeral.
Alright, can you move him in now?
No.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Mother, try to do right by you. Do what you asked me to. Did wrong and I knew.
What's up, dude?
Watching Tony's funeral.
Oh shit.
Try to behave for you.
Is it a coincidence
How
it's like all the people that hate me all come together at once for his funeral? Like Felix, it's like it all makes sense now watching this video.
Find a way back home. Make everything.
Now for the real reason, fucking, I'll tell you in a second. What's it called? So I woke up this morning. Mikey was hanging on me, Mikey Hawkins, and he baits me right into a trap. I get kidnapped, and then Felix, that guy right there, Kovacs, he fucking carved into my back some shit, and then Thomas Costello pissed on my cut, basically. Yeah, did some really disrespectful shit. So pair that on top of, like, when I go to tell Gus about it, I told him, I'm like, hey man, this, you know, it's not that I want to retaliate, I just want to, you're my brother and I want to tell you, you know, I need you. And then he brought up all this shit about John, and I'm like, alright man, I cut off the road captain, patch, I hopped on my bike and I said, I'll be in Liberty State, tell me when you're ready to start leading this club. I said something like that, and I just left. That's why I put in my own bike.
Yeah, and then
you're lost outside there,
went on
don't
Gus
you
was
know?
going with John and the boys. So.
Yeah,
It's not what you say, it's what you
I'm pretty
do.
sure the club's gonna go to
Just
me.
keep wishing your wishes.
I'm okay with I'm okay
Keeps
with
is
that.
gonna
He's a
cut
dead,
out.
I think the
Keeps
club.
is out.
There's no
He
pain,
died.
there's no misery.
I think the club's
Just polish the blood and the
better off
bruise.
in yours and Robert's hands.
There's just no
Yep,
way
Yeah,
you
that's
can
pretty much what it is. That's literally what Gus told me, like not even like 5 minutes ago. Let me look at what time this is. 9:34. He said, "You get the club."
Right, that's good. Like I said, there's a lot of things that Gus did that kind of aggravated me after a while. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that it was his club. It wasn't our club. It was his club sometimes, and that aggravated me. Like I said, as long as it's treated like a club, then I'm cool. I'm totally fine. Like me and Strings have been busting our ass for that club, and Gus barely been active this time. It's been a thing, and he'd come in there and dictate every little thing, like micromanage it. It's kind of aggravated me. It's one of the reasons I put in my LOA. Just shit started piling up.
A number name, it's true. Throw me away when you're through. Home of the brave and the free. Red, white, and blue. Well, I wish it was true.
No 54 players? No, damn. It's been like, it was like 80 a little bit ago. And then it gradually just went down.
Aren't they making like a Revelator Z or some shit?
Yeah. Tony kept bringing up, he tried to, I think, didn't he try asking you to join it for us?
What, Revelator Z?
Yeah, John's.
Yeah, Tony tried to ask me to join it.
Yeah, he was doing that again.
And I never gave him a straight answer. I was like, I don't know.
Next song. Alright, this next song is I think a special one from me to Tony. Gotcha. guess I did that one. That one looks good.
He went to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta move his body. Hold.
It was hard not to do Sweet Home Alabama.
He did.
Fuck your homie.
Your homie did.
Wants
Dude,
to
y'all
guy
were
in your
going
head.
crazy with health bells, though.
Fuck
Oh,
your
I
homie
love
did.
that song. It's a bit of Australia for me.
I don't know any of these
From
songs.
my Decker.
Wait, actually, you don't know any of them?
Fuck no.
What?
Listen to rap.
That's facts.
Listen, I listen to rap too, but I also know all those songs.
I don't know that shit. I mean,
I think this is a
Listen to
genre that I
almost
biased
every
it up.
genre in the books.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
I know that song that just
You know
played.
Suicide Boys? I think that'd rock right now.
Fuck.
Depends on
Man.
the song.
Good point.
I
I think a good one would be Mercury, you know?
Fuck your homie, you did.
Yeah, probably.
You like Foo Fighters, don't you?
I do. That was my dad's favorite band.
Oh, here comes my hero.
Watch him,
as he goes. Oh, man.
What was the one I put? Leave It Everlong, wasn't it? I did
That's
Everlong
my
on the guitar,
favorite
didn't
song.
I did that on
Love
the
this.
guitar the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, I want Mad World because that's what was at my dad's funeral. I love that
Can
song
you
so much.
take
This works.
Okay.
We
No, you know what music played at Tony's funeral? Everybody dance, do.
Zero, you should take this helicopter before you get off.
Wait, I'm gonna go say goodnight to Jade.
Guess and that's it of the funeral.
She's up by the way.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the homie. Really shot
Play some
me in the
Madonna.
head.
I want to play some Madonna. Let's play some Madonna.
No, let's not have any Madonna.
Oh,
Listen to Hannah Montana.
No, if you don't want to listen to Madonna, do not put on Hannah Montana. Boys.
If anything, Lady Gaga. Come on now.
That's facts.
That's what I was thinking of. My bad.
Lady Gaga, that shit bombs.
I don't listen to any of those genres, bro.
Well, you
Have you never? Okay, listen.
You know what I said?
Listen. Have you never been inside of a car and listened to the radio?
Turn on the
Yeah,
radio.
I listen to the radio. You know what's on the radio? Rap music.
Your aux cord, yep.
That's
You know
what I
what?
think about your music.
Cut
That's
this
what I
short,
think
but
about.
I'm gonna head back and go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm putting my cigarette in your arm. You might want to move.
The thing is, he probably says rap, he probably doesn't even know fucking TikTok or anything.
Fuck.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, why is nobody yelling at Thomas? What the hell?
Because Thomas does his own thing.
Thank you.
Thomas, I'm gonna head back and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Love you,
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
give
I'm
you
gonna
that,
be. I'm not gonna be too far behind.
yourself.
Yes, man.
Thank you.
Sorry,
You
man.
all have a good one.
Yes, this is.
Take care, I'm heading to sleep.
Alright.